Previously on Beer Pressure, the podcast. No homie left sober.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, you just put that out there, so I'm going to have to do it. All right, I'll do that.
Oh, man.
But please don't, like, not just for the of it. Like,
no, you have to have proof. You have to state facts. You have to listen to the episode and point it out. Because trust me, we know we've more than once. Yeah. We're very capable of messing shit up.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yes. It's kind of our charm.
Too much to drink. There was mad liquor.
And the pat, you gotta get a double patty.
Yeah,
you gotta get a double patty.
You have to. Yeah,
it's like their version of a smash burger before smash burgers. Mm-hmm. They pound the meat out thin.
Ooh, who doesn't like good
meat pounding? Roastier? Is it roastier?
It's more roasty.
More roasty.
Yeah. My English is not Englishing. It never has. It's not even my first language, but it's the only language that I speak. Yeah. I'm planning not to do anything on Saturday so I can watch my what's the name of the show again?
Only Murders in the Building.
I was gonna say Only Murders in the Booty.
All right, well, Only Murders in the Booty. Oh my god, kill that ass.
There was mad liquor. Too much to drink. There was.
It was last night, and there hasn't been a walk-off ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
In the history of the classic?
In the in pool play.
Oh, in pool play. Okay,
yeah, in pool play. There hasn't been like a walk-off. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I was watching it last night. I was hyped.
Coconut.
Yeah, get ready.
Oh shit!
Yo, see, that's when this. It's funny because on the podcast, real life invades the podcast life, kind of.
Yeah. Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Oh,
we running it. The red light is on. It's interesting because one of the things I took part in this weekend. You need more cord there. One thing I took part in, it was a game night, small like little game night at a friend's house.
Wait, hold on.
I forgot his rituals.
Yeah, we got a process here.
Listen, they'll get on us if we don't follow, bro. The moment they'll be like, y'all changed up. Y'all not like how y'all used to be. But I was at a game night. I got invited to a game night, and I'm always big on like, yo, what should I bring? What should I bring? And even though the host be like, no, don't bring anything. We got everything. I'm like, nah, I got to bring something. And but I had drank plenty. I had drank plenty the night before. So the last thing I wanted to do was bring any more liquor. But then I show up. No, but then they hit me with a text and they're like, nah, don't worry about it. We got this we're about to have as the SS liquor. We got this here. And I was like, what? I ain't never heard of that before in my life. And sure enough, I had to have a couple cups of that when I got there with my intentions not to drink at all. But beer pressure.
You twisted your arm.
Yeah, of course, man. It's like, come on, man. It's a festive evening. Beer Pressure, the podcast. No homie left sober. What up, drink-alongers? My sound effect sounded really low. I hope, man. We'll see how it comes out. We're back at it. Lewis is here. I am as well. We've got a guest this week. This is kind of like in preparation for the event that's going down.
Yes, sir. My anniversary
that we expect all of y'all to be at soon. In the house, in your presence. I need the presence of the drink-alongers.
We want to see your beautiful faces.
Word.
Get sloppy.
All to the soothing sounds of this man.
What's good, everybody?
Who we got in the house?
We got DJ TR3S.
Yes, we do.
I appreciate the flyer was looking dope with the big 3 on it. I was like, nice.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
We were talking about it, and we're and truth be told, there was one of the names that was floated out there for providing the vibes. Yeah. And I was along with yours, and I was like, no, wait a minute, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's the 3-year anniversary. We got DJ TR3S.
Yeah.
It's written. It's like it writes itself.
Yeah, it absolutely makes sense.
And then it was just a matter of like, let's check to see if his schedule's available. My man's busy, you know what I mean? What up, TR3S? How you been?
What up? I'm good, man. Chilling, running around all day, but I have to come kick it with the homies.
Appreciate it.
I haven't done a podcast episode in a minute, so this is cool, man.
This is true. We spent many a time
Yes.
behind microphones, Tres and
I cut my podcast teeth with my man Ed right here.
Yes.
Nice.
Shouts to Orion. He was also we were part of the Audio Rap Club, or what we call ourselves, the ARC.
The Ark.
That's why I'm having issues listening. There we go. Yes, we were the ARC. We the hip hop head in us kind of pushed us in the direction of rating and reviewing
Soundtracks, hip hop soundtrack. Well, yeah, movie soundtracks that contain hip hop. We had a lot of fun, man. That was a cool experience.
Yeah, that was a run, man.
We need to have a little reunion, some kind of reunion, man.
We do. We got to get into Orion's ear and be like, yeah, I know he's in his producer bag.
Right,
he just dropped an album late last year. So, but yeah, we definitely got to do like some sort of reunion. Yeah. Even if it's a one-off. But we banged out 25 episodes of that. That was amazing.
That's pretty good, yeah.
It was. I think that's considered like the EP version of a podcast.
Not enough for syndication, but you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Give us some credit.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. That's great.
Lewis, how you been, man?
I'm good.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah,
doing my thing, working. That's it. Nothing too crazy.
I noticed that when I try to gain access to the bunker, the recording bunker, which you've been in.
Okay, yeah.
And the amount of time it took you to unlock the locks, I was like, bro, this guy hasn't left the bunker in 4 days.
He heard the chain.
So I'm like, bro, you haven't left your house. And he's like, yeah, no, I ain't been nowhere. I can tell because I'm shit sound
like one of those hood project doors with the 45
all the deadbolts.
Yeah. That's exactly what's happening, man.
And the chair at the doorknob. Damn. Yes, without a further ado, we got business to attend to. We're going to get into it. But before we do, as we always do on this podcast, we like to set sail with the little slow sipping liquor. This week goes back to my story about the game night that I was attended. They had this there, and I was intrigued. You know what? I think we might have to switch it up until we start getting paychecks. Yeah, we might not just mention the name. Let's just say the type of liquor.
Yeah, it's tequila fused with coconut.
Yeah, I mean, you got me.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. Let's not, just throw the names
shine.
Yeah, and we haven't received the check yet.
Nah. None whatsoever.
No free promos around here.
That's it. Yo, the third year is going to be different.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be moving forward. It's going to be different. We're going to try some different things. But before that, let's get into this one.
Yes.
Cheers. Yes.
That's really good.
Wow.
That's really fucking good. You know what?
I'm not a big fan of this particular brand. I mean, I'll drink it, but I'm more of a Don Julio guy. But this is really good.
Until DJ jumps into the forum of the flavored tequila. This is actually drinkable. I mean, we're drinking it neat. Right. You know, nothing, no additives, no preservatives, straight up and down, like Grand Pooba would say. And it's smooth as hell.
Yeah. Nice and smooth.
Yeah.
It's funky.
I dig it. Funky for you.
This which is kind of dangerous, man.
And from, I'm not a big tequila connoisseur, but from the tequila heads, is real tequila is for sipping, not shooting.
Word.
Yep.
This is very sippable.
Mm-hmm. This is very sippable. I was telling Ed, I think if we could just mix it with some pineapple.
There you go.
And he was like, yeah, that's what we were having it. That's how we were drinking it last night with a squeeze of lime or lemon. What was it?
Squeeze of lime.
There you go.
Squeeze of lime.
Bro, yeah. That's why I was. Now, granted, Friday night I did some drinking damage. So Saturday I was kind of maneuvering through the day with no desire to drink. But then I had a picnic to attend prior to the game night, and then of course you pull up, got a bunch of people out there. The beers are flowing. They got the kegs going.
Ooh, nice.
And I always make it a point to bring my own selection just in case I get it. And of course there goes 2 beers down. I'm like, all right, well there goes my my ease up on the drinking for today. And same thing happened. Go to the game and I'm like, my intentions are I'm just gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have some snacks. They had a mean 3-bean salad.
Oof.
There it is. Like, that was finding my home there. And then when they put me onto this, I was like, bro, this is good.
Well, the path to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
This is true. This is true. You can't deny that. It's been said. So yeah, for those of y'all don't know if maybe you're here for the first time via DJ TR3S, this is an audio bottle share podcast.
Yes, sir.
We all bring a beer to the table. We share said beer. We'll rate and review beer. We'll talk that talk in between. Honestly, this is I think the best thing about this episode is going to be that you guys are going to get a chance to get to know the guy behind the sounds at the 3-year anniversary. So that's why Lewis and I were talking. Like, yeah, we got to bring him on.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we got you into DJing before we crack this first.
How much time you got?
Yes.
Nah, I mean, I guess, I guess it all goes back to my personality. I'm always like a more behind the scenes guy. That's why I make beats, I produce.
Yeah.
I'm not a rapper. A lot of people always ask me, do you spit? Do you rap? No, negative. I don't rap, but I'm a hip hop head. I'm a b-boy. I've always been that behind the scenes type dude. So that's why I gravitated towards production, towards DJing. As far as DJing, I mean, I always loved collecting music. So wanting to share my personal music tape, my personal collection type stuff.
Okay.
That was always in me. The movie Juice, a lot of DJs from my era would tell you the movie Juice played a big part.
Yeah. Yep.
Something else I'm forgetting, but just I've always been fascinated. My dad was a big music head, and I've been around vinyl. Obviously, back in the day, all you had was really vinyl and tapes. But he used to collect Fania records. He's a big old school salsa head. Rest in peace, Willie Colon.
Yes.
Rest in peace, man.
So yeah, I was always fascinated by his records, by vinyl period. Even before I was DJing, I was collecting vinyl. So yeah, that pretty much it, man. Just wanting to share my music taste with everybody and just rocking the crowd. And every time when I was little, when there was a wedding or whatever, I used to go behind the DJ booth and check them out. What are you doing? All this kind of stuff.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So I always just gravitated to that, towards that aspect of it. And, when I got the chance, I just, there's only what people always ask me, how does somebody get into that? I was just like, get equipment, man. Just buy equipment, get your music, and just lock yourself in your bedroom and just mess around, play around. And that was pretty much it until, people asked me to do parties, and that's, the rest is history.
Yeah. You bring up the Fania, and it's crazy because Fania had one record where they were all, it was a character, it was a drawing of all the Fania All-Stars.
Yes.
And they all had the Justice League look.
Yes.
Like they were all wearing superhero outfits. And they would look like a comic book cover in the front. And that shit I always would stare at that thing like, yo, who are these people? Yeah. And then the Spanish music would come on.
Yeah. Shout out to their art direction. That was for the 70s. That was so dope.
That was pretty cool, man.
Real. Yeah, man. That was wild. And the thing is that nowadays, well, back then we didn't have product of the environment. We didn't have a means of sharing music through playlists. So you had to bring yourself to a point where like, okay, now I want to do this where I could present my taste or what I'm listening to the crowd on I mean, but not everybody was capable of having radio station quality outlets like through like you could do that now through Twitch or Patreon. You could put audio up there where it's like you create your own radio station. Back then you didn't do that, so your only opportunity was to be a DJ.
Yep.
That's wild, man.
Big facts. I
mess with it. You ready for this first beer?
Yeah, let's do it.
What are we getting into? Okay.
What do we got?
Yeah. So we're gonna slap with this one first.
Okay. Not bad. You need to open. You got one there. Oh, of course. Forgot whose bunker we're in. Hey, nice.
Never leave home without it.
Yeah,
talking about my keychain beer opener.
That's it.
Which is also in the shape of
a cartridge.
A head shell. Yep, Techniques head shell.
Yes, that's
one of my favorite things in the whole world.
That is fire. I like it.
Never leave home without it.
Yeah, do you have a DJ?
No, man. As much as I like the music, I didn't spend enough time trying to catching beats, like blending, because that's the thing that blows my mind. And the thing that I point out the most, or that I look forward the most when I'm listening to somebody spin, is like, how is this blend gonna work? And when they make it work, you're like, damn, that's the way. A lot of DJs, and this is one of those things where it makes me go like, what is this guy doing up there? For a minute there, everybody was doing this. Spin the record back.
Yeah, I still do that, man. I still love spinning
I was
back.
like, wait, what happened? But I get it. There's a time and there's a place, but you can't do it every time.
Yeah. For me personally, I learned on vinyl. And I'm not one to diss technology. I love technology. I use Serato. I use all that. I mean, I'm a big fan of tech. But I think you can kind of hear the difference in DJs that started with vinyl when you only had the mixer and you didn't have all these effects, and the people who came up under effects. You know, I think they're blending skills. Some of them doing great. Some of them kind of use the crutch of the technology. Yeah. So I mean, I've never really taught too many people to DJ, but I always start from the basics. You know, once you learn the basics, then you move on to the tech.
Got you.
That's something that I wanted to bring over here because I DJ'd back in the days when I was like probably 16, 17. And it was just for house parties. And because my boy had a full, like set. So whenever we had house parties at his crib, like he had crates of vinyls and I used to like mix the music together, right? But I just didn't know how to scratch. Yeah. And I always wanted to get to that point, but he sold his equipment. And I was
damn.
and at the time, like I was just in high school, or going into college and I couldn't afford DJ equipment, so I just left it alone after that.
When I first bought gear, that's what I really wanted to do. I just wanted to because I used to love watching the scratch competitions,
Executioners or the X-Men at one point.
The X-Men Executioners, all those people. And I was just so fascinated. So that's all I like. My first dream was just to be one of these battle guys. Yeah. Forget parties. I just wanted to all day. But that shit is hard. That shit is hard and it takes time. And you really have to be a hermit in your room and just practice and practice from dawn to dusk to dawn.
Now you can practice in front of them on YouTube. Like there's a bunch of DJs that go on YouTube or Twitch and just like fuck around with their system. Just to, like perfect their craft. So,
No,
that's another way to stream money, right?
It's true.
That's something I've been thinking about getting into. But, people our age were just like, I was just talking to my barber about that, my kid's barber. And because he does production and stuff, and we're always talking about how to get more exposure. And it's like for people our age, getting behind the camera and creating content like that, it's not. I want to say natural for younger people. That's common to them.
Yes.
For us, it's like a whole thing we got to get into and getting behind the camera. It's not like I've been wanting to get into it, but at the same time, I guess I'm not comfortable enough to every single week or other week produce content like that, but. That's the way of the world now, man.
Dude, just eat a gummy and just go. Yeah. And just fucking go.
With that being said, let's get into this first beer.
What do we got here?
This one is. Where's this from?
It's on the top. It's on the top.
Okay. It's from the Mykhola Ukrainian craft company.
Okay.
Brewed in the Ukraine. It's their Mykhola. There's a lot of M's. Mykhola, Mykhola. The name of the beer is Mykhola, Mukona, honey lager. Original recipe from the Ukraine. It's a 6.5%.
Nice.
And let's get into this one. There's no other notes really.
I smell kind of honey.
Let's see what we got here. Y'all ready? Let's give this one a go.
Let's go.
Shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. They delivered.
Yeah.
It's a lager with
honey. Yeah.
Yep, with a mild honey twist for sure.
That's awesome. Like it seems like a blend of a mead and a beer. Right? Mm-hmm. Like that's like you even get like a soft palate or a soft feel on your palate.
Yes.
This is good morning. Yeah.
No bitterness.
No bitterness. No.
Nah, the hop isn't really involved there. Very easy drinking.
Very easy drinking.
This is why I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of the Euro beers, man.
Yeah.
That's my bag.
And I think it's not a huge trend, but I think that's what a lot of people are falling back to right now.
Yeah.
Because everyone is all hopped out, or like the sours are all tasting the same. Like there's so many recipes that you could come up with. So I think a lot of people are just like burnt out with a lot of the craft beers that's happening.
But Euro beers is classic.
Classic beers that like everyone's looking for a classic beer that they just want to enjoy. So
you always want to come back to home base.
Yeah,
right.
There's definitely styles out there that push the limit, push boundaries. People are trying different things. As a brewer, I imagine that's kind of like. You're always looking for the next wave, or either starting the next wave or trying something different, maybe get you out of your comfort zone.
Right.
But it's always good to come back to like,
That's why I tend to, travel to like these breweries that have like these home base beers, right? Mm-hmm. Like these, like they're not fully craft beers. There's a recipe to it, but they'll like put their, like their own kick into it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Tres, you did some traveling. You traveled, I remember a while back.
To Switzerland.
Oh,
Man,
that's dope.
Yes, dude.
I know you was telling me about the
For you guys, like there needs to be a beer pressure Euro
trip.
because
Excuse
yeah. No, man, I went to Switzerland for work. I'm not a big traveler. I wish I was. So I spent a couple of days in Switzerland. So after the business was done, I really wanted to experience the culture out there, especially the beer culture. So the one place I went, I swear to God, it was just like a regular 7-Eleven, but they had a sandwich shop and beers on tap. And I'm not talking about 3 or 4. I'm talking about maybe like 10, 12.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And my
Beer
go-to,
garden, pretty much.
Yeah.
my go-to is always a Hefeweizen. That's
Okay.
my go-to.
Yeah.
So that's what I drank that day, and it was delicious. But these are everywhere. I don't know about Europe, but I'm pretty sure all of Europe is similar. But these are just like regular in Switzerland. It's like you go in a 7-Eleven and grab a glass of beer from tap.
Yeah,
And they had bottles on the shelves and cans,
Yeah.
obviously. And I wish I had taken more pictures because it looked like the Total Wine section for the foreign beers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that is just normal to them, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
And then-
imagine you guys are the beer connoisseurs, just going down the street and just getting a glass of some deliciousness on tap.
Yeah.
See that I miss Germany. I've been to Germany before, and you could go to a public park and they have beer carts, and they serve you beer. I mean, like it's I think it's 10 ounces that they serve you, but it's like $1 something. The beer in Germany is cheaper than the water. It's crazy, right? So, it was a beautiful time. You
Probably
just sit-
cleaner than the water too.
Well, they got really good. Yeah,
Well,
they
that's
got really
I think
good-
that's
It's not
what-
Brooklyn water.
No, it's not Brooklyn water,
it's not
but
New York bagel water.
Yeah, it's not New York bagel. It's not New York pizza dough.
But
board,
from what I've
right?
heard,
So-
that's one of the reasons that beer was even invented.
because it was dirty.
Because the water was trash.
Yeah.
It was so infected, and the way to make it drinkable was to put fermented hops in it.
Yeah.
And boom, boom, there
Yeah.
goes beer. And then that was what kept the whoever built the pyramids. I heard that's what they instead of feeding
Really,
them
that
food,
was just
So
they
yeah,
used to pump them with beer.
so they used to and this is one of the stories about beer is the fact that people had bread and they would leave it out, and then when it rained, it gets soggy and all moist and all this other good stuff, so it would get fermented and all this other
But
good
you
stuff.
need nutrients, so you just eat it.
Yeah,
You catch a buzz
you
off
used to
that-
drink it
Or drink it. Yeah,
You used to drink it.
yeah.
People used to drink it.
You used to
Yeah.
wring out when they
used to
wring
wring out the bread.
wring it out into a cup.
You could let it go to waste, man. You could not let that good stuff
they,
go to
they,
waste.
They figured how to make it into like a drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So beer was sustenance, man.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
beer is
wild.
still substance.
Yeah.
Like after a marathon, people are served
yes,
beer.
they
Yeah,
got beers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be alcoholic or non-alcoholic, but you're
there's
still
beer.
served beer because
Yeah.
the beer has all the vitamins and minerals that a body needs on a daily basis.
Word.
So
That's what we tell ourselves.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh man,
I finished this one already, man. This
Yeah, no,
thing
go
is
for it.
fucking
It's fantastic.
yeah,
fantastic
this is
right
pretty
now.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me take another sip.
Yeah, here, I got you.
This is very good. So yeah, man. So I'm really want to go back to Europe just to do the beers, man.
yeah, to solely focus on. Cause I know that
Yeah,
was a
man,
mix of
because it's such
business
a
and pleasure.
right,
So what-
right.
One of my ideas was to go. I told you last year.
Yeah.
To go to London this year. There was a specific reason why I wanted to go to London, but I just
You
wanted
heard the bridge was falling down.
had to keep it up like Thor, man. I wanted to go to London, and while we were in London, we could just like do a pub
Yeah,
crawl or a brewery crawl.
My new job actually has offices in London, so I'm lobbying to get a trip out there
Yeah.
because I have homies out there.
Yeah.
Also, then we might have to line that up.
Yeah,
Let's
shout out to
fucking
my
do
man
it,
Fiend
bro.
Supreme. I got homies
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to go to a real pub.
Yeah.
Not no touristy spot. I want them to
Yeah.
take me to a regular ass pub
Let's
where they're
fucking go,
playing
man.
soccer
When the boys
That's-
are up,
yeah.
from some teams I
Yeah.
never heard of.
That's why I want to go to Wrexham too.
yeah.
I want to go check
Wrexham.
out
I
Wrexham.
barely knew her.
It's the town that
No. The town
Yeah,
where
these
Ryan
guys
Reynolds and this
and-
guy from Always Sunny bought the team. over
Yeah,
there.
they bought the
Oh,
team.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they bought the team and helped rejuvenate that town.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool because now that team, I think it's in the second league right now. I think or
Okay,
third
okay.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all the way in the bottom, and they
Nice.
pumped a lot of money into it, and it just kind of like
Now they're one of the
rejuvenated the town.
prominent sports club, one of the soccer
That's what
clubs.
they need
Yeah.
to do over here with some of our sports, man. If you suck, get relegated.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes,
It makes
it
sense.
kills
I think-
tanking.
yeah, dude, it just makes sense. But there's so much money in sports bet. I mean, there's a lot of money in sports betting over there, but
Yeah.
it's just there's so much money being pumped into these professional teams. A lot of these teams are trash, and they should be relegated.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nets.
It was a disaster from the start, bro. It was a disaster from the start. Like, yo, y'all have your fun.
Anytime I get to take a shot at the Nets,
You got to.
So many
It's
other
literally
teams.
the
right?
purpose of the game. You take shots at the net.
Good job, man. Good job. Good job.
hit the sound effect.
Good job.
Man,
Yeah.
you guys ready to rate this one?
Yeah, man. Let's
We
do
let
it.
we let the guests go first. It's 1 through 5.
Okay, but what's
5 being the highest.
But what am I comparing it to? Like,
It's whatever. Like, what do you think?
What
I
would
mean,
you
I'd give it a
from 1
solid 4, man.
Okay,
this
yeah.
is really good.
Yeah.
This is really good.
I mean, you
can
could
see
always
myself-
compare it to past experiences with just whether the
Yeah, like I said,
lagers or-
my go-to is always a hef.
Yeah.
So if I'm thinking about a delicious hef, this is I give it a 4, man.
Okay, good. Shit, I mess with it too.
Yeah.
This is a really strong beer. I didn't know what to expect.
And it's, you know what? It's 6.5, and
You don't feel it.
You don't feel it.
that's-
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's the threat. That's the nature of the threat right there.
yeah.
Because most people are used to drinking them 4.8s and 5.
Dude,
right,
there's been a couple of times where we bought in an 8 and it didn't drink like an 8, and
Not at
we
all. Yeah.
chugged it down, and after that we were feeling a little wet out.
Yeah, we're about heavy
So,
for sure. Oh man! All right, my score. Yeah, it's gonna be in that same vein. It's up there. This is strong. This is definitely something I would pick up again.
Yes.
If I were to see it. Strangely enough, at Total Wine there was quite a few beers from Ukraine out there. And I was like, I don't know if I've seen this before.
I'd never seen that before.
But they had a full lineup, a bunch of different breweries.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is. I'm gonna go 4.25.
There you go. That's one thing I like. I like if I see a beer that I know from play, but because if I saw that, I would have picked a Ukraine beer. Let's go.
Yeah.
So if I see a beer from a place that's not too familiar,
Yeah.
I'm getting it. Or if I go to
Same
a
here.
restaurant, like oh man, I think I took a picture of it. I'll tell you guys in a second. I went to I love Mediterranean food.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a beer that I saw on the menu. Every time I go to a ethnic type restaurant and I see a
Gotta
beer
ask them,
from their
what's
country,
your beer? Like,
Yeah.
what's the beer you guys rock with?
Yeah.
that's what I order.
Bro, it saves you the trip. I mean,
Yeah,
think
no,
about it.
yeah. Well, I mean, you
lose
still
out on
want to do the trip, yeah.
You lose out on the flyer miles, but still.
Yeah, I mean, like I do the same thing with Japanese restaurants, with Mediterranean
Yes,
restaurants. Like
yes.
if there's like in a Mediterranean restaurant, if there's like a Greek style beer
Yeah.
or like a Turkish beer,
What's their take on it? Yeah, you wanna
I'll
find
take
out.
that. Yeah,
Bro,
hell yeah.
we've had them here before. The rupees.
Yeah, the rupees is
Indian
fucking the Indian beer.
beer is fire.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm not an IPA guy.
So
even
freaking good,
Even
yeah.
the rupee IPA
Yeah.
was not a bad choice for me.
Yeah, it was really good, man. So. Yeah, I tend to do that. You know, like I go to the Thai restaurant right here. Canadian.
yes.
Shout out to Canadian. But they have all these different Asian beers, and I always look for something that I don't see anywhere else.
Yeah.
And just like grab a bottle of it or grab a can of it.
And 9
just go.
times out of 10, it's fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So what do you say about this one, Lewis?
I'm
We need
gonna
number
go
from
with
you.
a 408.
Not quite the 9, 409. The 8 is right.
Bro, this guy, he's got a cult of people.
Yeah, man, we're
that-
strong, bro.
That pull up and they end up like gravitating to his rating system. I don't.
We're gonna start a
I don't
coup.
encourage it. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Can't wait, man.
I don't know what he's just out here doing things.
We're gonna start a coup. We're gonna just like start.
Who we can overthrow?
We're gonna overthrow somebody. I don't know.
Somebody's getting it.
Oh man, yo, y'all ready for number 2?
Let's do it.
Bro, did you guys already maneuver through this?
No.
this
I'm
tequila?
still
yeah,
working on it.
No,
okay.
I already drank
Yeah,
this
matter
tequila.
of fact, I got the corner left, so I'm
feeling,
about to kill this.
I'm feeling a little wet out right now.
Day drinking is the best.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. it feels like you've accomplished something, and then you still have time to go home and reset a little bit.
Yep.
And you're not saving that reset for the next morning. I don't understand why more people don't do that. Like, come on, man.
It just
like,
makes
let's
sense,
day drink.
bro.
Let's day drink, man.
It
Let's
just
go.
makes sense. I think the United States should adopt the siesta.
Yo, bro, preaching to the choir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong. I mean, like, especially with, like what's happening now, like most of the people are remote, right? So it just makes sense.
So you can just like, go from your desktop over to your bed.
Just 2 hours. Just give me a 2 hour break.
But that's the most accurate use of 2 hours, because if you're already sitting right by your bed, like the moment your 2 hour break comes in, you're like, as opposed to like me, where I have to be out there driving around. It's like, it would take me 15, 20 minutes to get to where I'm at.
They could still give you a siesta, bro. They give.
Sure? Would I'd be under a tree somewhere, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that would make sense,
dude. Our gardeners or our
I was
landscape,
just gonna say
Bro,
that.
yeah,
our
boys don't play.
They
don't
do a
hesitate.
2 hour siesta.
They lay out.
They lay
don't
out.
hesitate.
It looks like a crime scene out there, man.
Yo, if you come up in certain areas, there's a level of concern. We like, yo, is my man all right? Is he breathing?
Oh, he's chill. He's great. He's chilling.
No,
He's actually all right.
There was one when I first moved down here. I saw a body and I'm like, fuck. This is supposed to be. Yeah, I was like, this is supposed to be a good neighborhood. What's happening here? And like I walk up and I'm looking and I'm like, I tap him. I kicked him and he was like, oh, and I scared the shit out of him. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. He was like, oh no, I'm just relaxing right now. We just like did whatever we have to do over here. And I was like, all right, cool. All right, you want water? You good? Yeah.
Lewis was just happy to know that guy was okay. And now Lewis go home and sleep at night. He's like, damn, I think I might have left a dead body out there just laying.
These cats, they just lay out. All right, what do we got here?
Man.
This is coming from Battery Steele Brewing Company. It's called the Golden Path. It's a Bohemian style Pilsner, which I fucking like. This clocking in at 5%.
If you will, just top it off
I know
a little bit.
it's a little warm, but like we're drinking it. It's Bohemian, so like this is perfect right here.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Very good. Very good.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, that is good.
Let me not say perfect because I'm not. Yeah.
Because you're not going to give the
I'm not gonna
501.
I'm not going to give.
Or 497
for a long time.
Actually,
besides,
I like it, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
It is good. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. It's good.
Word.
But now that we're in the critiquing mode, I gotta like put up my pinky, kind of break it down a little bit. If we were at a bar somewhere chilling, I would just chug it. But
Yeah.
pinkies up. Mm-hmm. This is good, man. This is really fucking good.
now, this is coming out of a can, and the previous one was out of a bottle. Now, you guys have had countless amounts of beer.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between tap, bottle, or can?
Yes.
Okay, I would say that easily up tap, there's more room for ever.
Yeah.
Fortunately, everybody that we go to, everybody that we deal with, all the breweries down here, they know what's the deal when it comes to tap, like keeping lines clean and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, because
there's way less room for error. There's been spots that I've pulled up to, that I've been like, yo, I asked for a beer, I grab my beer, I walk away, take 2 sips, and I bring it right back, and I'm like, yo, what do you got in bottles? Because like, obviously you guys here don't maintain these lines.
Yeah, there's a couple of places that closed down recently because of that. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it was because of that, but that's a heavy contributing factor, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, but I prefer anything off the tap.
Yes.
Because if you see the brew process, I mean, like
It's designed to be enjoyed
off the tap. Yeah, it's designed to be enjoyed off the tap. I mean, the cans and the bottles is nice, but the thing is that if you're having the can and the bottle at the brewery that sourced it, then that's fucking fantastic. But if it's going through distro, then you might have a problem there. Because you don't know what distribution is doing.
Right.
They might keep the cans and bottles in warm locations.
Right.
That's the reason why the Voodoo Brewery is not doing so well right now. Is because because
they don't brew there.
They don't brew there.
Their brew is being sourced from
from Pittsburgh or from Pennsylvania somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So it goes through this whole entire process of being transported from Pittsburgh all the way down over here.
And the wild thing is this, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's I've seen Instagram reels where there's restaurants that they're rejecting certain deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Because there was one specifically I saw recently where the guy was like, hey, the person, I don't know if it was Uber Eats or DoorDash, I don't know. But the person had checked themselves in 30 minutes prior before picking up the food.
I saw that.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
And then they're like, so the guy, the manager at the restaurant, might have been maybe a higher up, maybe an owner. He's like, no, you're not walking away with this because you checked this in 30 minutes ago. It's been 30 minutes sitting here.
Right.
Now you're gonna take this food, whatever time it takes you to get it to its destination. That person's gonna have that impression of the food when it wasn't delivered to them the way it was supposed to be.
Right.
So the dude was like, cancel that. You forget about it. We're gonna redo this order, and I'm gonna bring it to them myself.
Which is fucking dope.
Yes.
Shouts to the homie heckler, Antonino's Pizza. Check him out if you're in the Hollywood area. And he's told me that same story before, where people have pulled up to pick up deliveries. And one time the guy was like, he grabbed the pizza like it was like a school book and tucked it under his arm.
No,
and he's like, yo,
bro,
bring
what
it
are
back,
you doing?
bring it back.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
He's like,
that's
yo,
another
bring
one
it
that
back. He's like, you're not taking this order because if you're treating my pizza like that before you get it over, the customer's gonna go like, yo, what is this?
Yeah, man.
And they're not gonna know that it wasn't. They're gonna think that it came from the source like that when it's the middle person.
Right.
So that lends to Lewis's argument about, yes, unfortunately, you don't know how the middleman is treating your product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then turn around by the time it gets to the consumer, bro, they don't know. They're getting something, and their first impression, if it's a first impression, they could be, yeah, wait a minute, what is this?
Right.
And right around now, they're building their critique or their thoughts on this product based on, they're thinking, they put out crap shit. No, we don't put out crap. Is that somebody in the middle?
Right.
Yep.
is messing it
So
up.
ideally, the best would be off tap, given the ideal situations.
Yeah.
So this is funny because I said earlier I was at the barber and he's a music guy, so we were talking about vinyl versus digital.
Okay.
And vinyl snobs will always tell you, does vinyl sound better than digital? Mm-hmm. And the short answer is yes, but it's a little complicated. And this kind of ties in because if you want vinyl to sound great, you need the equipment to be good equipment.
Yeah.
So you can't just slap on a vinyl record on a $30 turntable and say, and it sound better digital. It's not.
It's not gonna be.
You have to have the right cartridge. You have to have the right amplifier. You got the vinyl's got to be clean. If you have the situations just right, yes, the vinyl will sound better than digital. But if those conditions aren't met, then it's probably gonna sound worse.
You're pretty much watching a bootleg DVD movie on a 4K screen.
Right, exactly.
Same thing.
So for all the vinyl snobs, calm down a little bit. So stop hating on the digital revolution. So just chill out a little bit. Yes, the vinyl will sound better, but there's a lot of factors coming in. Like you said, with beer on tap, there's a few factors that have to do with the quality of the beer.
Yeah. Now, mind you, since moving on from and shouts to La Tropical down in Wynwood because they do a great job of I don't know if it's their all their core beers or there's usually one beer that's coming right off of one of their tanks. Mm-hmm. Like it's coming right off of it, so it's like straight, like it's piped. The beer is piped out from the tank right to the tap, as opposed to kegs and then hooked up to taps.
Okay.
So they do a good job of bringing that awareness to people.
So is there I'm sure there is, but is there a situation with Guinness? Because I know Guinness off tap is, you've been out with me, man. Every time I see Guinness, I'm like, let me get a Guinness because I love Guinness and I love Guinness off tap. So I'm pretty sure they have their own methods, their own. Go ahead.
I believe there's like a protocol or a policy when it comes to Guinness.
Yeah.
I got to do my research on
Probably
this.
need a certificate or something.
Yeah, I mean, like I think there's a specific protocol policy where you have to, do certain things in order to serve their beer.
Yeah.
Like you have to have the proper tap. It's nitrogen. It's not like regular CO2.
Oh wow!
So you
I
have to
didn't
have
know that. Yeah.
you have to have a nitrogen tank. A nitrogen tank.
Yeah.
That's why you see it like off.
Right.
Yeah, it's
right.
always standalone compared to all the other.
And matter of fact,
Yeah.
I was last weekend. There was a car show, and I went to was it McDuffie's or Duffy's, and I asked for a Guinness, and she's like, "No, something's up with the tap," and I was like,
Yep.
all right,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get some. I'll get a Yingling.
Yeah.
Nah,
So yeah,
for
I mean,
sure.
like, yeah, I think there is. I think there is like
Yeah, there's
protocol.
gotta be.
There's got to be a protocol for that. There's a lot of beers like that too. Like especially like beers from London. Like Boddington. Boddington's the same way.
Yes.
Boddington's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like especially if you get it off tap. Like the cans is good, but if you get Boddington off tap, amazing.
And that's why you got to be aware, at least if you're looking. Well, okay, if you're already looking for those type beers, specifically type beers, you know that you don't pull up to certain places looking for that beer.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to the pubs. You're gonna go to the British spots, the Irish spots.
Yeah.
Like that's where you're gonna find the best pour.
Right.
You know, a sports bar could have.
Right.
They will have, but it's like everything else. It's like they're just out. Some spots are out to please the masses, but they're not. So they overlook sometimes. What the quality of things is like. They just want to be able to say, "Yo, we have this here." But if you're looking for a strong Guinness, a Boddington, a Smithwick's,
Smithwick's, man.
a Smithwick's, there's one I'm forgetting. But you want to pull up to like a King's Head.
Speckled Hen
Old
or-
Speckled Hen.
yeah, Old
You want to pull up
Speckled
to
Where's that?
King's Head is over in Sunrise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's University.
I think I know where that is.
Just south of
I think
Oakland
I know
Park.
where that is. I
You
think
gotta
I know
pull up.
where that
You let
is.
me
Well,
know.
it's
It
like-
has
it's
the
like
flag
four-
out there.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
live near there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember my old crib?
That's right. Yeah. So you were just east of there. It was
Right,
just,
right.
Yes.
I think that's the same one.
One of the best spots for
Huh.
like food and beer.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, that's you. Yeah, you got to know. You got to. Again, it goes back to what you were saying to us earlier, where it's like I go to a restaurant that has this specific food. What is the beer that comes from your nation?
Right,
It's
right.
the same thing.
Right,
It's
yeah.
the same thing.
right,
you know?
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you could order a Guinness anywhere just to kind of satisfy the urge. But if you want like you know what I'm saying?
Experience. It's
Yeah.
more than just drinking it, man. It's an experience.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't get that, but
That's another reason why I want to go to London. I want to go to Ireland. Like my
God.
So it's not the bridge falling down.
it's not the bridge falling down. No. It's the revolution over there. Yeah. I'm not gonna mention that. But thinking about it, like I don't think I would do it justice. Like that trip, right? Like I think I would rather wait until next year so we could do like
what
that
you're saying.
horseshoe type of travel
Yeah, yeah.
where we start in London and then we just continue to move up. We'll go to Wales, we'll go to Scotland, we'll go to Ireland. Like it'll be like a nice little 2-week
that'd
journey.
Be so dope. That'd be so dope.
Damn. Yeah, that takes a little preparation.
That does take a lot of preparation,
I see what
yeah.
you're saying. There would be a lot to squeeze in
Good morning.
this year.
It's gonna be a tight fit.
Outside.
Oh man, y'all ready to rate this one?
All right, so
The rest, you have the floor.
I like it, but it's to me just lacking a little flavor.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just slightly. I'm not dissing it. It's just slightly bland. Now, bland. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like I like a little more flavor. But it's still good. I like it. It's smooth. Very. What's the word I'm looking for? Day drinking is a bitch.
That's the downside of
Yeah.
it.
I
No,
lose my
it's got a crisp
vocabulary.
look. And the
Yeah,
appear.
it's
the
definitely a
appeal.
blonde, right? That's what it's a blonde. It's
Bohemian. It's Pilsner.
but
It's
it's
in the
not.
lane.
It's not too translucent, which I like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would give it a 3.1.
Okay.
Okay. You're doing the Lewis thing, but it's all right.
He's part of the clan.
He's been initiated.
He's been initiated. That's it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Typically, Pilsners have a little bit of that Pilsner bite,
Yep.
which is not present on this one.
Right.
Pilsners are like, for me, Pilsners, when I order a Pilsner, I'm preparing for that. That like it, which to me it gives me it gives it that character. Like,
Yeah.
it gives me
Right.
like, oh, I'm like,
right.
oh, it's got that little,
exactly.
that little
You
snap
see,
to
you
it.
see,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
trying to say.
Which I agree that that's not present there. It's still a really smooth drinking beer.
Yeah.
It's really good. This one I'm gonna go flat 3.
Nice. As soon as I opened it up and off the crack. Like it was just you just get all those aromas. But then you pour it out and it kind of like settled down. Took my first sip and it was fucking amazing. That's why I was like, oh, it's perfect. It's perfect, perfect. But those flavors kind of died out.
Right. Yeah.
Little by little.
The first sip
and
was
I'm like,
great,
fuck,
and then
you know, like the first sip was great. You get like the grassy, you get like those earthy notes, but then it just like kind of
It didn't follow through with the Pilsner.
It didn't follow through, and I'm like, all right, cool, this is good. So I'm still gonna give it a high score. I'm still gonna give it like a 3.45.
Okay, it's a very summery beer. I think, you know, when you're out at a barbecue chilling, a nice cold glass of this, will hit the spot.
And there's beers designed, not to say that that's the purpose of this one, but there's beers that still fill in that void.
Right.
When you're not recording a podcast based on beer, you're just out there, you're grilling, out in the sun. You just want something to kind of like throw back to get the feel, the effect.
Yeah.
When you're not really focused on like the intricacies of the beer.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Nobody's gonna turn it down.
Right. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But for the sake of this situation, it's like, yo, we're gonna delve a little deeper into the beer.
And that's why the question of bottles versus cans came up, because I was like, maybe because this is in a can, it's not
Well,
hitting like it's supposed to.
My ranking is tap, can, bottle, right?
Okay.
The reason why I say that's because with the bottle, once sunlight hits, it damages the beer.
Right.
That's the reason why. Okay. That's the reason why people were complaining about. Or back in the days, like Americans didn't know back in the days, but later on, you find out that Heineken was skunk beer.
But they were making it like, no, that's how.
No, it's not. It's not. So that's why, you know, like if you could teleport and go back in time, and say, hey, you know, let me try a beer from the 1980s Heineken or the beer now. Yeah, it's completely different. Yeah. And the reason why is because they built a factory in the United States with that's producing their recipe. Just like what was another? Oh no, it wasn't Heineken, but matter of fact, Yingling. Okay. Just built a factory in Tampa.
Right.
So it's not Pennsylvania. Well, it's not just Pennsylvania. The home base is Pennsylvania.
The home base is Pennsylvania, but now they got a big. They got a big
in Tampa.
Yeah, really? A big brewery in Tampa. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we need to. Yeah.
You gotta pull up.
Yeah, we gotta pull up. I mean, like we're due.
That's a drive.
We do a Tampa trip. So
yes,
Tampa's dope, man. I like Tampa.
Tampa's awesome. I'll move to Tampa easily. Yeah. Or St. Pete's.
Whoever comes with the siesta policy first.
So
Lewis will meet it halfway.
One topic, I think we brought this up on a Brews.
Brews Beats and Eats?
Yeah, on the previous podcast.
Yeah.
Was one that I always like to talk about, and now that Lewis is here, is shit beer.
Oh my
Because,
God.
you know, we didn't start from here. We started at the bottom.
Yes.
So, you know, and for me, you know, coming up when I was in my late teens, early 20s, you know, I didn't know, you know, the dopest beers for me was Heineken and Corona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, and then the 40 ounces, Old English, Steele, all that bullshit. So, like, what's your guy, like, you know, when you're broke and you don't have many options, what would you guys go to back in the day?
Oh, shit.
Ooh, well,
before all of this, man, before craft beers, before you knew about European beers, what was the go-to?
In college, it was Natty Lights.
Natty Lights.
Yeah.
Terrible. Oh my God.
Dude, a 24 pack for like $6.
Yeah.
You're good, bro.
Yeah.
You're good, bro. Best beer pong game. Best beer pong beer.
What was the crappiest? Like was that it? The shit. Natty Lights up there with the shittiest ones.
Natty Lights was shitty.
Bush. To me, it was Bush.
Bush is shit.
Bush was crap.
Bush is shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Whoever.
Now we lost a sponsor.
Yeah, now we lost a sponsor. I'm sorry. One of the crappiest. I'm gonna say malt liquors that I've ever had, because it kind of falls into like that in a way. Was Steel Reserve.
Steel Reserve.
Yeah. 211.
Steel Reserve.
211.
Oh,
Reserve is
God.
bad.
Yo,
And you know,
it got the job done.
It was
obviously.
40 ounce for $1.99.
Yes.
Crazy. So it's like, all right,
it will get 6 people drunk.
Sip, pass.
Easily.
Steel Reserve, St. Ives was gross.
Yeah.
St. Ives were gross. I used to mix St. Ives and OE with Hawaiian Punch.
God damn.
just to make
Oh
it.
yeah.
Just to make it taste a little bit better. Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that was Kool-Aid.
That was cool. Oh yeah.
No, Hawaiian Punch had Punchy.
Yeah, Punchy.
Punchy was the
Oh, my
character.
God.
Yeah. No, our joint was, and of course we come from an era where we were drinking underage.
Yeah.
And and if you tried hard enough, you can get it accomplished. If you looked for that local store that wouldn't blink twice
About
selling
IDing you?
about
Yeah.
IDing you. So our shit was always the Schlitz Blue Bull or Red Bull. Blue Bull, Red Bull.
Wait, what was it?
Schlitz Blue Bull or Red Bull. Schlitz Malt
Yes.
Liquor had
Yeah.
two
Yes.
different styles.
Those were gross.
They were bad, but that's what we
Yeah,
what we
of
tore
course.
down.
Yeah.
That's what we took off.
There was
with.
Red Bull. There was a Red Dog, which was
Yes,
nasty.
there was a Red Dog too.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a period in like the late 90s where there was a lot of color and animal.
Yes, yeah.
There was a blue ox or whatever it was.
Yeah, God. Who remembers Cisco?
Cisco.
Yeah, now
my
we're
God.
venturing off into a whole other realm right there.
No, but that's how we got here, man.
Yeah,
That's how we got here.
Those are
And-
the things that we did to catch the feeling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So in college, Natty
Whoa,
Light,
what a feeling.
Natty Light, Bush, Miller, MGD.
Yeah, Miller
Wait,
Gentleman Jazz.
all right. That wasn't that bad.
No, it's not. It's
No,
not,
no,
it's
Miller
not.
It's not
MGD.
the
That
same
had
and Miller,
for a
to me-
beginner beer that had
Yeah.
flavor
Yeah.
ish.
To me, Miller is the better option out of all
The
of them.
Bud Lights.
Yeah, the Bud Lights.
And the Coors Light, Coors
and
Lights.
PBRs.
Oh, PBR's good. Yeah.
PBR's good.
Yeah,
I-
PBR might be the best out of all of those.
Yeah.
Out
Yeah.
of those,
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is that if you don't have that, if we don't have those moments where we're trying out these beers, where,
Right.
like we don't.
We don't appreciate this.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have a moment like I had when the first time I tried an Amber Bock.
Yeah. Oh,
But I was like-
you took the words out of my mouth.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
But in
Yep.
order for you
Yep.
to feel that feeling,
Right.
you have to have the bottom of the bottom.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It was
Right.
like, you're like, yo, what is this?
Yep,
Like
exactly.
this,
When
I
I-
discovered something new.
when I got to the Air Force, I was still only really like, to me, the top of the heap, like I said, was Corona and Heineken, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And then we did drink a lot of shit beers in the Air Force, in the military. I was in the Air Force. But then some of my guys introduced, and the first one out of the good, quote unquote, good beers was Amber Bock.
Amber Bock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's where really the journey started. Was
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Amber
Yep.
Bock. That's
Same.
where really, my palate started to upgrade. And I was like, what?
Wait, what?
Screw
Yes.
this other crap. I'm not buying this ever again. And that's when it really started, when I was introduced to the Amber Box.
Yeah.
I think more for me was the German beers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like learning the German
Beck's
beers, like
or-
no, not even Beck's. I mean, like it was Weinstefana and HBs and Spaten's.
Yeah.
Like learning about them and then learning about beer after that. That's what like kind of
Right.
pushed me.
Elevated-
Yeah, elevated.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Speaking of elevation, man, you guys ready for this third?
Let's do it. And what's funny about that, I was, back in the day around that era, I was trying to be a bartender because I thought it would get me chicks. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But I was trying to bartend for a while, and one of my mom's friends, she used to, have connections with, bar restaurant owners, and this was early 2000s, and for the time, it was kind of ahead of time because this was like a restaurant that specialized in beers.
Okay.
And around that time, that was, now it's, it's everywhere.
It's common. Yeah,
it's everywhere.
commonplace.
But back then it wasn't. And she was trying to hook me up with a job there as a bartender, but since they had like a lot of world beers and a lot of specialized beers, and like I said, I was Heineken Corona was all I knew about. And the owner, I interviewed with the owner, and he was asking me, "What do you know about beers? What are your favorite beers?" I'm like, Corona. Obviously, I didn't get the job. Yeah. But that's how I knew that. I was like, oh, there's a whole other
Realm.
Yeah.
realm of beer.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
just this crap you get at the corner store. So
Yes. No, it's true. Yeah, and you have to have a somewhat of an understanding, and it makes sense because there's places that would train their people.
Yep.
When I
Right.
was living in Pines, there was a place called Burgers and Beer, and dope spot. It was there for I'd say about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
But when we would talk to the staff there, they'd be like, "Yeah, no, we get training. Like we have to pull up here
Okay.
every so often."
Yeah.
And sip beers, and they would put us on to it because the thing is, you want to do it, and what the place that you were hiring for was looking for is someone that the moment somebody pulls up and asks a question, it's like, yo, you got to be able to translate. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You got to be able to communicate like, yo, this is what this does. This is what that. This is what I like this one because it does this. You know,
Right,
boom.
right.
So because it lends to the aesthetic of the place.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of the two words in the name. It's burgers and beer.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So they were thorough about it, and that's probably what they were looking for there.
Yeah.
Let us know what we drinking there, man. What are we getting
All right.
into there?
Looking at 903 Brewers Dubai chocolate inspired cream ale. Now, I've heard a lot about Dubai chocolate, but I've only heard. But in the recently, I say in the last couple of years, Dubai chocolate, I guess, is one of the big trendy
Yes.
things. So
Yeah.
do you guys know more about it than I do?
No, not really.
I haven't had it. I've seen it pop up all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
everybody do their take on it. As far as like dessert spots,
Right.
Kilwin's Chocolates, they have their own Dubai chocolate. The first time I heard about it was I was in Tampa, speaking of, and there was an ice cream spot over there by Sparkman's Wharf, which is their like outdoor area venue that has live music on Fridays. They have a bunch of not small. They have a bunch of food options. They don't have food trucks, but
Yeah.
they have the crates, the freight, the containers. They modify them out to have little kitchens.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it's dope.
Yeah.
And they had an ice cream spot there, and that was the first time I was like, yo, Dubai chocolate.
Yeah.
I didn't try the Dubai chocolate because I was like, I'm a low level chocolate enjoyer. Like I don't, it doesn't call my attention.
I love chocolate.
I love
If
chocolate.
Most people around me
I'll kill
do.
a human for a chocolate.
Yikes! Well, at least you're done with drop kicking babies.
Yeah.
For a while you was doing that, but so Dubai chocolate is pretty much pistachio chocolate, and then like
I see this big pistachio
like the
imagery
phyllo
on the
dough.
can.
Yeah. So it's a combination of chocolate, pistachio, and then what I believe is phyllo dough, like the Mediterranean, like yes.
Okay.
So
Smelling it, I can smell
I'm
the
glad-
chocolate.
Oh yeah, it presents chocolate.
Oh
heavy.
my God. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit,
let's
yo.
go into this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It
Carries on.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
without having any prior experience of tasting it, this is what I would imagine it would
Yeah.
taste like. I'm a cream ale dude. I appreciate a cream ale. So just that the beer alone is good.
Yes.
And then the flavor matches.
Yeah. So I'm usually skeptical of flavored beers, especially the fruity ones, because like it sometimes it's weird.
Thank
you.
You could get the hint, but sometimes it's just either they
We get it. He's on your side. We get it, Lewis.
they overdo it or it's not enough.
Yeah.
But they nailed this one, man.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
Yeah, this one's
Shout
pretty
out to
good.
903.
The only thing I'm missing is the pistachio.
Okay. There's
That's
not
what
enough nuttiness for you?
Yeah. Who doesn't like a good nut?
But no, they got this one. I could tell you know what? Because on the can they have a bar of chocolate.
Yeah.
And this is what if I bit into a bar of chocolate, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They nailed this one. So
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Yes. No, this is actually pretty good. And it doesn't do the thing Tres alluded to it is that I've had beers before where they're like, I don't know, butterscotch.
Right,
And then you try them like, yo, this is you sip it and you're like, nah. That's when you hope you didn't order a whole pint of it. Because it's like,
You're stuck
okay,
with
I
it.
get it. But now I gotta drink the rest of this beer that has
Yeah.
this heavy
Yeah.
butterscotch
Right,
flavor.
right.
I'm like, I'm in for a trip right
Yeah.
now. Like now I gotta finish it because I'm
Now,
here.
now you're gonna be diabetic for like the
Correct.
Yeah.
You got the sugars.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you getting the,
You got the
you're getting the
bees.
tweaks right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And just visually, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
gorgeous looking beer.
The only thing is that I'm just missing the pistachio. That's it.
Pistachio.
Right.
It says right here. I mean, it's a 5% beer, and it pairs with an almond croissant, popcorn, and creme brulee.
Okay.
Yeah,
The popcorn is what intrigues me. Like, how would it go with the popcorn?
Yeah, that's
But
my-
it makes sense. I mean, people throw in peanut. I mean, I like to enjoy peanut M&Ms and popcorn when I go
Yeah.
to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Or that some people put the the milk duds in there.
Oh, milk duds.
No, but like I said, they nailed this one. It's not overbearing, and you could taste chocolate on every sip. But it doesn't. You could keep sipping it. Something like you said, you might want to put something else down. But
Yeah.
this is good money.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel snacky after this one. Right? Like I need like bar nuts or something like that in order to.
Right.
Yeah. What you was
Oh,
gonna
you're
say?
talking about like the mixed nuts?
Yeah, the mixed nuts. Yeah, the bar nuts. Yeah, that's what you call them, bar nuts.
The bar mix.
Bar mixed nuts.
Which is also strategy because the salty items at the bar
Yeah,
will move you to drink more.
exactly.
So it's all
Yeah.
strategy.
Yeah, strategery.
I remember when a strip club used to have popcorn.
Really? Huh.
There was a spot down towards Miami Beach, and it was was it called Eden? I think it was called Eden.
You
Oh, no.
know. You
No,
know.
I'm trying to remember. This is a long time ago. I want to say it was Eden's or
1902.
No, my bad. It was Deja Vu. It was called Deja Vu.
Okay.
It was called Deja Vu, and they had popcorn. I
Oh my
was like, yo,
God.
what's going on here? And that's when I learned that it's like, oh yeah, you get the popcorn, you get that salty. Now you got to wash it down with something, and then they sell you the drink. Thank God they ain't 2 drink minimums at the strip club.
No. You'll be all fucked up.
That's the comedy club, not the strip club.
Yeah.
I'm just
Shout
sure.
out to I was out there at the
Yeah.
Dania Improv.
Deja Vu was where I was left as collateral.
Nah.
No, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah,
Story.
yeah, it's a story.
Just say.
Let's go.
Deja Vu, I think it was one of the first strip clubs I had ever gone to.
Really?
This was before. Damn, I'm trying to remember how old I was, but this was before I found out that strip clubs, if you're under 21, they make you wear a shirt that pretty much alerts all the bartenders
Yeah.
that like, yo, do not give this guy alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I didn't have that issue, or maybe that technology wasn't invented. Like nobody
How
had
about
thought
how
of that
about
idea.
a bracelet?
A shirt? Bro, a shirt stands out.
Oh, a
Draw
shirt
X
does
on
sound
your
right.
hand.
Bro, you
Yeah.
can have a long sleeve shirt and you
Or-
right over the bracelet. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
like Ash Wednesday, give you like a fucking cross on your forehead, right?
Yo, damn. But it can't be a cross. It can't be a cross. It's a
Can't be a
stripper
cross.
pole.
they put a stamp
Bro.
of a stripper on the pole, like right on your forehead, right?
No, the chick that's on the back of like truck drivers.
Yeah,
you know that the
yeah,
silhouette.
yeah,
the
yeah,
silhouette.
Yeah.
Yo, so pulled up to
Hilarious.
the spot.
Yeah.
On some broke shit, man. You know, we got maybe $20-$40 the
Yeah.
most. You know, I'm not out there to spend money like that. And I went and I had there was a dude that I was cool with. He's like, yo, come on, let's go. And I was like, all right, fuck it. If you're driving, I'll ride with you.
Yeah.
We get to the spot, whatever, we're chilling, whatever. And my goal is like I'm gonna chill, catch some scenic views, and try to hold on to as much of this money as possible.
Yes,
Like, I'm
yes. They will try to separate.
Yes,
you
yeah.
from your
Yeah.
friends.
Divide you,
Yeah.
divide and conquer. So, long story short, the homie gets roped into a private dance, and my man's gone for a minute,
Wow.
whatever. But I'm entertained. I'm chilling, whatever, bro. It gets to a point where I'm like, "Where's this guy at?" Because I know he ain't got bread like that,
Yeah. Oh man.
bro. He comes back out. Finally comes over. He taps me on the shoulder. And he's like, "Hey, I'll be right back." And I was like, "Okay." So he walks off. So I'm like, I just kind of like watch him walk off. And as I'm doing that, I kind of look back over the other shoulder, and there's a bouncer, there's a security guard, like not far from me at all. And I was like, well, that's not normal. Why is my man posted up? Like, don't you got a door to look at?
Yeah.
Yo, monitor the door or somewhere else. Like, so I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Bro, I guess my guy had ran up a tab
Yeah.
with the chick,
Yeah.
and he had to go get money to pay her.
Fuck.
So I'm like,
That sounds like some GTA shit, right?
I would have been wasted. Because I'm saying, I mean, what are you gonna do to me? Like, I wasn't even there. I mean, I was there, but I wasn't even. I didn't enjoy
Yeah.
whatever he had going
Yeah.
on. Like, how you gonna hold me? Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I was like, what the fuck? And then, now granted, my guy made questionable decisions. I knew this about him. You know what I'm saying? And I made a decision. But I'm like, fuck, I hope he comes back. Because I'm like, yo, how long is it going to take him? Damn, I don't remember. It had to be, it was a little minute. It wasn't hours.
Like a good 45.
I'd say close. I'd say, upwards
God
of 30 something
damn,
minutes.
yo, no, yeah, I can't.
So basically, he said, "My man here is gonna cover me until I come
I
back."
take him back. Like, yo, what am I
Wow.
supposed to do? Wash dishes? What am I? What the fuck? If you don't come back, what do I?
You gotta clean the champagne room.
Oh man, make me a jizz mopper. I was like, what the hell is happening here? Yo, so yeah, so I got
Damn,
stuck in one of
man.
those positions, bro.
That's wrong. That's
That is
wrong.
No, but he came back, whatever, and then we left out of there, and I was like, yeah, no, this is the last time I, like, bro. you just can't be wandering off like that, especially if I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I made it out though. Story to tell.
Did he tell you how much he spent?
No, I ain't even bother asking.
It's gotta be in the thousands.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
No, I don't think it would have been that high because he wouldn't have been able to put that together. I would have been stuck. I would have been an employee of the strip club.
You would have been stripping.
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Old head Ed to the stage. Old head Ed to the stage.
Oh man, you guys ready to rate this one?
Yes, sir.
All right, so like I said, they nailed this one.
Okay.
It's not over. The chocolate's not overbearing. You can still appreciate the beerness of it, if that's a word. The beerness.
Beerness.
Close enough.
But it's like I said, I'm not a huge fan of flavored beers overall, so it's not something I would go to all the time. But for moments like this, where you say, "Hey, check out this beer," definitely enjoy it. I'm giving it a solid 3.7. That's not solid. I'm giving it a 3.7.
Nice.
Only because it's not something I would know. You know, I like beer that tastes like beer. That's my thing.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna go for flavored beer, this hits the spot. So
Got you.
3.7.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, adding on to what Tres said, I like the level of chocolate. Sometimes brewers were, in order to drive the chocolate part home, they'll like add a level of roast to it, and it's like I don't need that either because I'm not a coffee drinker.
Yeah,
and that roast to me leans more coffee than it does chocolate. But sometimes you'll have a little bit of that chocolate with the little burnt, the little roast. Yeah. That's not apparent here. It doesn't exist on this one. I really like this beer. This is probably the best way to be, for me, this is probably the best way to be introduced to the whole Dubai chocolate thing is through beer form.
Right, not to cut you up, but real quick, if I've had Dubai chocolate before, I could, compare it a little better.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. But here we are. I like this one. I think it surprised me. It surprised me. So I'm gonna go 3.5.
Nice. I'm not as stoked as you guys. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.21 on this one. Yeah.
What are you counting down? 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
Yeah. The chocolate was good, but it just tastes like normal chocolate. It didn't taste like anything fancy.
Yeah.
Like supposedly Dubai is like one of the best. Yeah, heavenly.
Yeah. I don't think these people had Dubai chocolate.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah.
For the brewing process.
No,
it was we have a chocolate recipe.
If you read it, it said, they use generic cocoa nibs on that one.
There you go.
But again, you have pistachio there. You're supposed to have like that pistachio flavor. I was waiting for that.
Maybe a little bit of not like a sea salt, but a little bit of a salt
flavor to it.
Just to kind of
that makes sense.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 3.21.
Not bad. Shit. Damn, fellas, we
knocked it out.
Yeah.
I was impressed by this one though. I was, I said, flavored beer is not really my bag, but this one, I was impressed how they pulled it off.
Louis, you ready?
Last call, y'all. Last call.
I'm dying.
Just cough it out. Cough it out.
Wrong hole.
Oh.
Go ahead, Louis.
Thursday, March 12th, we have the Mac House Brew Pub. They doing a cookie decoration with the Mad Batter Baking Company starting at 6:30 p.m. Friday, March 13th, we have Pompano Beach Brewing Company. They doing a St. Patty's Day party starting at 5 p.m. Saturday, March 14th, we have Tarpon River Brewing Company. Take Me to the River Music Festival.
Okay.
That's going to be an all-day event. Battle of Monks, 11-year anniversary starting at 4 p.m.
Damn, 11 years.
Deviant Wolf Brewing Company, 8-year anniversary.
Wow.
Red Light, celebrating St. Patrick's Day all day.
Okay.
All weekend long, actually.
Really?
Check their social media for details. Copper Point Brewing Company, they celebrating St. Patty's also, starting at 3 p.m.
Can I give you applause real quick?
Yeah, go.
You didn't say Cooper Point. That's fantastic.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah. I spelled it incorrectly, so I was like, yeah. Sunday, March 15th, Seventh Sun. Hangover Day 2026 with vendors, live music, and hangover remedies starting at 12 p.m.
Word.
Dangerous Minds is bringing back their Highland Cow experience.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's gonna
Really? They
yeah.
bring the cows back.
Yeah, they bring the cows back.
Cows with the hairdos.
The emo cows.
The emo. Have you ever heard of this before, Tres?
No.
Yeah,
The
man.
Highland cows. Yeah, these cows that they go on tour. And they pretty much
shit.
it's just like it's like what is it, a petting zoo, kind of like a petting zoo.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
interact
yeah,
with the
yeah,
cows,
yeah.
but these cows they're known for like they having them like these hair.
crazy
Okay.
emu hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they
sure
miniature.
They're happy
They're
not gonna get chopped up.
Yes, exactly. They got a job. They got a job. And it's not that.
Well,
job.
I think they're sacred, and I think they're saved from. I think it's Ireland or Scotland. One of the other.
Okay, they're protected.
They're protected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, though.
So,
Shout out
yeah.
to them.
Where I was at. Oh yeah, Dangerous Minds with the Highland Cows. That's starting at 1 p.m. Deviant Whoop. They doing a paint and sip. Starting at 2 p.m. Lost City Brewing Company. BYOB. Bring your own
Oh, I was
Boricua.
gonna say,
But
Bring your own
Bring your own Boricua.
Bring your own Boricua.
Damn, if I knew one.
Starting at 6 p.m. Tuesday, March 17th, St. Patty's Day. But a lot of these places are doing the weekend before or the weekend
course.
after. So 10th Level Tavern, they doing a Fallout trivia starting at 8:30 p.m. Fallout, the video game.
The video game / show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the band.
Not,
No, not
that's
the band.
Fallout Boy.
Fallout
That's
Boy.
Fallout Boy, yeah.
No emo.
Yeah. No emo. Lincoln's Beard Brewing Company. They doing a St. Patty's backyard party starting at 4 p.m. Tactical Brewing Company doing a St. Patty's party starting at 12 p.m. They have like green beer. They're gonna introduce a new can and they're gonna have some grub out there. Rocketeer Brewing Company is also doing a St. Patty's Day party starting at 7 p.m. And that is your last call.
Yo.
There you go. You cannot say there's nothing to do, man. If
Yes.
you say there's nothing to do, you're not paying attention.
This is true. This is true. Yes, it's St. Patty's Day weekend. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the area of these, if you're not, go to your local watering hole. Go support your breweries. Get a couple beers in you, and maybe get the luck of the Irish, man.
There you go.
Man.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
No,
that.
it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yes, I fuck with it. Tres, man. Yo, I can't say it enough. And I've said it before, man. I appreciate you.
No doubt.
We appreciate you.
Yep.
Your availability. You're willing to put up with us.
Nah, man, you guys are family, man. It's family. I always come
Yeah,
out,
man.
support you guys whenever I can.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man.
You've never missed a step. Every event that we've considered important, you've been there. Whether it was behind the decks or just
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 chill
chill.
and kick it.
Yeah.
chilling and kicking it. Yes, you've been there, man. We honestly we appreciate that, man. Anything we have to look forward to? Are you anything on the production way?
I'm always mess with production. I got the weekend. I'm doing your party. I got a book weekend. I'm doing a rooftop at what's the place? Oh shit!
Hold on, let's talk to him.
I'm not prepared to promo myself. So give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
No,
Yeah, I
what
got a
cool
rooftop party by Mykhola at
Okay.
Sip Sip. Got a rooftop at what's the hotel? Mayfair House.
time? Okay.
Mayfair House in Brickell. So come out on the 22nd. Come out
Okay.
to that. I'm gonna be playing a lot of island vibes.
Okay. Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, that's my weekend right there, man. You guys in Sip Sip.
dope.
Come
Nice,
out.
man.
Oh, excellent.
Awesome, man. Yeah, again, March 21st, that Saturday, we're celebrating our 3-year anniversary. So
We expect to see you guys out there. It's gonna be a great time. Bring your bottles. Bring something to share. Most importantly, just bring yourself. We want to interact with the listeners.
Yeah.
That's our favorite part. That's
yeah, I mean, like you don't have to get involved with the bottle share. I mean, like,
yeah,
you
just pull up.
just pull up regardless.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to bring a bottle.
And there's murmurings. There's murmurings about an after party.
yeah,
Oh, I saw
there's-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
we've been invited, which
Yeah.
is, I mean, I thank them to the ends of the world
Yep.
for even considering,
Yeah.
to continue to put up with us, because I'm sure they're gonna pull up.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna pull up and be in the place, and then the fact that they're like willing to, just host us afterwards for the after party.
And the people that we bottle share, they frequent that place.
Yes. Should we just name the? Why are we being so?
We being coy.
Why are we being so coy?
Yeah. So
shouts to the Mac House.
Shout out to the Mac House. Yeah.
Everybody out there. That's a heavy. There's a what's the term I'm looking? There's a strong possibility.
Yeah.
There's a strong. We're showing up. We're pulling up to the Mac House.
It's confirmed.
Yeah. It's confirmed. Even if we gotta drag ourselves out there, even if Lewis falls asleep in the car ride on the way over there, I'm bringing him over to the Mac House.
Just feed
We're
me a
gonna
bottle.
weekend at Bernie's him.
Yeah. That's Tres. That's Lewis. I'm Ed. Episode 144.
Peace.